Have you ever been in this situation? You're in your room being cracked at Fortnite, when suddenly, your mommy and daddy start arguing. You don't really know why, from the sound of the Fortnite dance music. Then your dad goes to your room and says,
Hey, son, I'm, just gonna go out to buy some milk and cigarettes, okay?
You feel sad. You want to cry, but you stop yourself. No, you must not cry, for I am a man. But in reality, you just pushed your feelings deep inside. And no matter how much you try to forget, you will never really feel whole again.
Well, do I have the solution for you?
Chris Noiros. My friend plays the recorder better. Hey, fuck your friend!
Mori Calliope is the Reaper's apprentice of Hololive, also known as your dad.
Congrats to our dorky daddy Reaper. Hold on, wait a minute, what?
Who knew that the embodiment of death itself would have such a huge gap moe, going from absolute dami mommy energy to cinnamon roll in the span of a few seconds. During Hololive's debut, Callie was the first of the 5 to start their incredible journey as an idol in Hololive. I remember patiently waiting at 3 AM in the morning, only to be greeted by this.
Hello?
As you can tell, I was immediately on board. From the obvious facade to try to be a cute kawaii uwu idol to the very scuffed low FPS stream that lasted 52 fucking minutes before she realized it was her smoke effect that was killing her stream.
Let me see. Let me actually try turning off my effects. Whoa. It's a whole new world. Are you serious? This whole time I could have been moving like this? If I wasn't death, I'd want to die, you guys. Well,
you can already tell she was a bit different from the norm that you typically see from Hololive talents, or what the youth call nowadays built different. You see, I was under the impression that she was gonna be a goofy airhead with a cool VTuber model. Until...
今日の楽しいライブ配信に来てくれて誠にありがとうございます。今日もラップしたいと思います。では始めましょうか。
Fuck it, modern day kills really must take fun. More often people taking lives like knives and guns. To be a murder connoisseurs in the ruins of hell. They used to luring the audience of Mo. It says Gus. To my surprise, Angel lies, 40 eyes, can't she? Nice try, stopping the motherfucking the damn shit.
Holy shit. What a fucking banger. Holy shit. What a fucking banger. What the fuck do I sound like? And I'm not exaggerating when I tell you that almost every one of Callie's songs that have been released up until now have instantly gone on my playlist.
What do you think he's listening to? I don't know. Probably like heavy metal rock or something.
You see, throughout the history of Hololive at this point, there wasn't really a dedicated rapper among the talents. Sure, we got a few small raps here and there from Watame or Korone, but no one really rapped until Callie debuted, and that really showed people that the new EN branch of Hololive was truly something special. All VTubers, streamers, and even YouTubers go through development and growth as they continue making content. Fair enough, right? I mean, I'm a bad example because, you know, my schedule's a bit consistent unlike some YouTubers, you know what I mean? But just like any other VTuber, especially in Hololive, Callie started off maintaining her high-pitched voice and say-so attitude, occasionally showing us her real voice, to even going so far as to intentionally censoring herself.
Fuck! I mean... F word? You!
As to not upset the most feared 8-year-old keyboard warriors.
Next question!
I guess you could say she was playing it safe, and understandably so, especially in the age where someone could cancel you on Twitter for even breathing differently. But as time goes on, and she gets more and more comfortable streaming, her true personality starts to shine. She starts swearing a lot more. Fuck this, fuck that, sun on the beach this.
No, don't say that, Kobo, don't say that.
And having a more not give a fuck attitude towards streaming, the JP branch especially loves when Callie starts swearing.
Damn it, those fucking bags.
めちゃめちゃ怒ってるよ
口が上品ではござらない瞬間を見てしまいました。
All in all, seeing her develop as a person and a streamer is really a joy to see, as she didn't really have a background in streaming to begin with, and seeing her learn on the way is really great. Not to mention her growth as a musician. Recently being signed by Universal Music is inspiring. Finally made me get off my ass and finally do a video. Thanks, Callie. Hollow EN came at the right time for most of us. During the early parts of COVID, everyone had a huge change of lifestyle. Some of us felt extreme loneliness, not being able to hang out with people we care about, while some of us had very little change, where online calls are the norm, such as Discord. Personally, I was on the same boat, but the pandemic only amplified that solitude I already felt. Their debut felt like a much-needed distraction from all of that. Having a friend that you can hang out with and vibe with, at least for me, it saved me from my loneliest time. I'm gonna end this by saying that Mori Calliope is one of my favorites on Hololive. Maybe not my Oshi? I'll get to that sooner or later, believe me. But her hard work and goofy attitude with a memorable and oh so clippable debut stream really paved the way for the rest of Hollow EN. So yeah, give her a watch. Maybe watch a few clips first and see why she's a lovable dork, and who knows? Maybe soon enough, you too will become a deadbeat.
Thanks for saving my life, I was hopeless. It was stinging, running roadless. We were singing at the top of our lungs to the numbness. This city never died.